You are not eating the right food. Your sweat is a bodily fluid, just like blood and urine. If there's something wrong with your body, your sweat also changes. Fish odor syndrome is a health disorder that makes your sweat smell like rotten fish. That's because your body can't break down trimethylamine, or TMA, the compound responsible for the gross smell. It's one of the byproducts when digesting eggs and fish. Your body gets rid of this compound not just through sweat, but also your urine and breath. This condition is called trimethylaminuria, or TMAU, a rare metabolic disorder. There is no cure for TMAU, but you can reduce its effects by avoiding certain foods and supplements containing lecithin. Some of those foods include cow milk, shellfish, eggs, peas, peanuts, chicken liver, etc. To reduce symptoms, you need to avoid sweating too much, which is not often possible. Antiperspirants can help, but you should always be cautious while choosing them. Most antiperspirants contain aluminum and other heavy metals that could be dangerous if you use them long term. You can mask TMA with deodorants. Using antiperspirants all the time can clog your sweat glands. While it doesn't sound like a problem requiring urgent medical attention, it could be socially and emotionally devastating. Understandably, people with TMAU need emotional support. You have hypoglycemia. Are you sweating without heavy lifting? You might be running low on sugar. Hypoglycemia can have many effects on your body. These include fatigue, lightheadedness, dry mouth, tingly lips, etc. When your sugar level drops, your adrenaline level rises. Higher adrenaline activates your sweat glands, making you sweat a lot. Your blood sugar level should be between 70 to 100 milligrams per deciliter while fasting. If it drops below 70, you start sweating, especially at the back of your neck. It happens for several reasons. You may have worked a little too hard in the gym, or you might be on insulin supplements. In either case, your symptom goes away once you eat or drink something. Sweating while sleeping is called night sweat. This happens for a few reasons as well. One of them is low blood glucose levels. You can deal with night sweats brought on by hypoglycemia pretty quickly. Have a before-bed snack or simply adjust the exercise timings to prevent night sweat. You are not sweating enough. If you notice reduced sweating and more dizziness during your summer walks, it could be something called anhydrosis. Anhydrosis is the inability to sweat normally. This can be very dangerous. When you're not sweating, your body can't cool off naturally. If you continue without rehydrating, you risk illnesses like heat exhaustion or heat stroke. Move to a shady or air-conditioned space and have something cool to drink. This should be something without caffeine or alcohol. If you're not feeling any better after a while, call for emergency medical attention. Longer-lasting anhydrosis may be due to nerve damage, medications, or an inherited condition, increasing the risk for heat illness and heart problems. Just because you don't feel moist and clammy doesn't mean you're genuinely not sweating. Most of us produce 43 grams of sweat every day, not counting those puddles you make when you work out. Bring it up with your doctor if you notice an actual drop in your sweat production. Your sweat has feelings. Believe it or not, your sweat can be a superpower. It can affect your mood. You can spread happiness, fear, and perhaps arousal through sweat. In a study, 12 men were shown video clips that made them either happy or fearful. Their sweat samples were collected, and women were made to smell them. The researchers monitored the facial expressions of women. They found that women who smelled the sweat of a frightened man expressed fear, and those who smelled the sweat of a happy man appeared happy themselves. So it is possible to spread happiness at the gym. Go ahead and watch some funny videos before doing your workout. This might be because any change in your body affects the composition of your bodily fluids. Sweat is one of them. When you're happy, your sweat has happy hormones. The same goes for when you're scared.